universities, and kind of create projects around the idea of developing Weymouth, but also to support businesses that people might want to come with, art, creativity, performance, music. Those things are all part of promoting Weymouth itself anyway. So young people from Weymouth making music, that shows Weymouth in a good light. So having Weymouth come together and supporting that, let me just show the network in a little bit of detail and some of the work that's already been done. So you can see here, you guys, they're the alumni at the top of the kind of mind map, and the idea is to get you on Facebook, teach and support each other, create kind of job experiences. So some examples, and I've got a whole list on another mind map in a second. You can see there is architecture, marketing, IT development. If you want to be a band, then that can be put on there and promote it and say here's an upcoming band, and they might have an album out, and that can go on the website. So the idea is we have an online social learning hub, and then from that we'll create a website, a portfolio, which you can see kind of here. Each individual person that's part of the community will have that space and all of their work uploaded onto it on video, on documents, and so on and so forth. Whatever we need, we'll stick it on there, and we will promote that outwards to businesses in the area, but also outside the area. So it could be that it's a way of helping to get you work, so we're helping give you work experience and the support. So the idea is that you do, for example, let's take one of the projects that's been announced already. So building the website itself will be a job for some of you guys, and we have a couple of people ready to do that. So they build the website, and then we'll bring in employers from perhaps STEMnet, from different universities, probably Bournemouth University. We'll be able to get people that work in the media and kind of give feedback and input on how to develop it. And we'll bring in local graphic designers. We're trying to pick into graphic designers and web designers on a national level as well. So that's the plan. And you can see there, most of those groups in the yellow, I've contacted and spoken to. Some are extremely excited by the idea, and they're saying that we can get funding, lots of funding from different areas. So you can see this group here, they told me they can get money from Prince Charles, the National Lottery, all sorts. Anyway, so we'll be working on that as of next week. And then as part of that, we'll bring in students in Weymouth as well, and you guys, if you start leading projects, which is kind of the idea of whatever it is that you want to do, you might have people that want to join in with you and support you, or you might have current students that are interested, and they can be like your workforce, give them the roles, and you can lead the teams, and therefore give yourself the leadership responsibilities that you're not going to get anywhere else probably. Well, you could get them elsewhere, but this will give it a chance to kind of supplement that. And we have all the outcomes of trying to make Weymouth a better place. You can see there on the right hand side, kind of the idea is to improve the skills of the people of Weymouth, Portland, promote you guys as a worthy investment of people to actually employ you. It's very difficult to encourage people to start their own businesses and so on. And that's the basic principle. Now, if I just skip back a slide, here we go. Now, here's some of the job ideas that I've come up with. There's loads more. Can't see all of them particularly well, might have to do a little close-up again. So all the construction, the community work, working in public engagement, so if you're interested in politics, the Agents of Change, which is on another video, it's definitely worth watching, of kind of a new way of engaging the public, kind of democratic, using online and offline links. I think that works really well, so if you haven't watched that clip yet, in fact I'd watch this clip first and watch that one afterwards really, but then there's the admin, events management and performance, so we might get young people organising small events or even large ones, and then have local bands and national bands, and then you're going to need people to do the performance, the sound, the lighting, and so on and so on. Then you've got the startups saying about businesses. If you have a website or an actual idea for a shop or both, then that's something that can be done and supported. If you're into design, there's architecture, web design, graphic design, interior design. There's loads more. I'm sure you guys can think of a lot more than I can. So those are some of the things that we've put together. And that's basically the overview of everything. If you've watched all the videos, and if you haven't, watch the others now, and it'll all make sense. Hurrah!